We go down in class for race number 2. It's a class 5, but significantly up in trip. 1,800 metres here for the second, headed by Rock the Trio's runner-up behind Audacity over the 2,000 at Chartin last time out. Savannah Wind drops in class, as does Amazing Gold. City Winner third, course and distance behind Sweet Bean last time. So Generous class 5 for the first time. Wealthy Fortune's got a wide gate, barrier 11 for him, still might push on. We've got Le Panache first time course and distance, and down to Happy Friendship. Went up over the 1650 last time out, but not a lot of natural pace here.
No, it doesn't look to be a lot. The speed mappers are quite sharp when they come to the races with not a lot of pace, and I'm going to follow them in here. I think they're spot on with Wealthy Fortune going to the front. He is a horse that has done that in the past. My Gift can posse up, Fortune giggles, Le Panache might come across. My good old mate Amazing Gold should get a lovely run from his barrier. But it doesn't look to be a lot of pace unless something takes off from the back.
Last time Zach Purden was on Savannah Wind, he won. He's been downgraded. He's back into the Class 5 and he's pinging along nicely. He's had plenty of work leading into this race and he's fit and ready to go, the 2. So he's going nice. 4 horses have been downgraded. This one isn't, though. This is City Winner. He went well at his last start behind Sweet Bean here at Happy Valley. Nash Willer's got, will take the mount on him and he's moving along nicely here himself this morning. Winners We Wish is another one of those downgraders I mentioned. And this is his grade. And from a low barrier, and Joe Moreira significantly jumps aboard as well. So he looks well going into this particular contest. So interesting with these 4 downgraders.
I think they all deserve some sort of respect in various forms. We'll start off, though, with Rock the Tree and Fortune Giggles. This is at Chartin over the 2,000.
Yeah, well, Rock the Tree, he powered home here. Of course, he won earlier on in the season over the 1,800 metres at the Valley when he cut down Wealthy Fortune. So he's in good form. We know the stable's going well.
Yeah, it's all good. The thing I left him out, the reason I did was because, yeah, and he's only a little horse and he's got to carry 133 pounds. So it was a good run here, though, and he does like Happy Valley. And as you mentioned, the stable's in form. So there's positives there, but the negative for me was Barron. Oh, he'll get back in 133 pounds.
Fortune Giggles had a fair time off. He's had 2 runs back, so he's going to probably get better, but he might need 1 or 2 more, maybe.
He did carry 131 there, though. It's not completely beyond it, but we'll move on. Happy Friendship, the next one we see, and the aforementioned Wealthy Fortune.
Unfortunately for Happy Friendship followers, he's come up with barrier 12 this time as opposed to 2, so it's going to be a bit tougher for him. Wealthy Fortune got back in this race, but you can see him closing off. It's a real blanket finish. The sign the horse is going quite okay. He's not beaten all that far, just pushing through late there. If they do happen to roll forward, which I think they might, as the speed mappers suggested, he could take some catching here.
Yeah, that's the key. It's where he's going to be in the run, isn't he? Yeah. So from barrier 12.
All right, one more to have a look at. This is last time out. The winner was Sangria. Amazing Gold finishes 8th a long way back, as does Savannah Wind. But they both drop in class.
I'll reserve my comments on Amazing Gold. He is dropping into this class for the first time, but I've had too much to say about him, so I'll zip it. Savannah Win, as you pointed out in track work, Paul, the last time Zach was aboard, he won.
Yeah, and they've piled the track work into him since then. He's had numerous gallops. He only had limited gallops going into this particular race, and since then he's had plenty. So he's going to strip a really fit horse going into this Class 5.
Yeah, finishing 8th and 10th, but only actually beaten about 2 lengths. It was that close a finish. So Class 5, 1,800.
Yeah, downgraders for me, so I'm going to go with Savannah Wind on top. I just like him over this 1,800 metre trip and in this grade. Winners We Wish is ready to win, and Joe Moreira's jumped aboard. He's come down into Class 5. City Winner, now from a low barrier draw, he ran, his last 2 runs have been both pretty good, I thought, so we'll give him a chance. And Brett, I'll throw you, first time I've thrown Amazing Gold in, so we'll throw your old boy in there because he is now down into Class 5. The cheek pieces do go on him, so I went 2, 5, 4 and 3, but Savannah Wind comes up around $10. He looks a good each way bet.
You've thrown him in, Paul, I've thrown him out, but I can see where you're coming from. I mean, I'm guilty. I've had too many goes at him. I have to let him go now, but Class 5, who knows? Wealthy Fortune to stride forward, maybe dictate the race at a bit of an each-way value. I thought his run last start was good. Winners We Wish, a very interesting runner getting the drop in grade. He's had 2 runs in this class for a first and a third. This is quite a suitable race for him. He's got no real form behind him, but expect improvement. He's favoured early, so there's some market support as well. My Gift gets a nice little run in behind the speed, and Savannah Wins the one that'll be trundling down the middle late. So bit of everything on pace, back and mid ranges, 9, 5, 8, 2.
All right, there you go. One of the downgraders for me as well. City Winner from a good gate, barrier 2 for him. For me,